Good News Week. Families check the need for gold by stimulating birth control. We're wanting less to eat. It's Good News Week.
Hello, I'm Adriana Gonzalez. I'm a summer intern at TRISCOM Public Relations, and I'm a senior at the University of Dallas.
Why did you choose PR as a profession?
Well, the idea was first introduced to me freshman year of high school. We had to introduce our partners sitting next to us to our professor, just kind of as a presentation. And when I was introducing my partner, one of her hobbies was that she likes to paint. And I said that she was a really good artist and that she had really good paintings. And that's when my teacher said that it looked like I was headed straight towards public relations. And then fast forward 4 years, I took my first communications and writing class at the University of Dallas, and that's when I just knew that I loved it, and that's how it got started.
What advice would you give to an intern?
The advice I'd give to an intern would be that just to always keep attitude in mind. My dad is one of the plant managers at a company, and he can't stress enough to me how much his employees' attitudes really reflect their work. So even if you're at an internship, to strengthen the skills you already have or to acquire new ones, just keep your attitude as number one when it comes to working with your coworkers. It'll really make all the difference. Even if you make a mistake, just use it as stepping stones, let it serve as a learning experience, and just have a good attitude about it.
What is the hardest part of PR?
The hardest part of PR is definitely rejection. Whenever you're trying to pitch a story and the editor or reporter just doesn't think it's a good idea, just know how to take no and move on with the next person. And then whenever you get a new idea, you can contact that reporter or editor again, see if they'd like to take it that time.
What do you enjoy most about working with TRISCOM?
So TRISCOM is a small office. It is definitely growing, but we're all just really close-knit and we really get to know each other, which definitely helps in working with each other. And it's just really fun knowing who you're working with and being able to get along with them and knowing how to be able to work with them.
Tell us about your family.
My parents and their families are from Mexico, so they were born and raised there, and then they moved to Texas to study here. And I have 2 older sisters who are like my best friends and role models, but we're all just kind of scattered around the United States, but we still see each other often.
What was your first job?
My first job was kind of embarrassingly at Hollister. My best friends and I decided to work there, and we scheduled our shifts at the same time so that we could work together. And it was really fun at the time, but I don't think I'll ever step foot again into Hollister.
What is your favorite sport?
I love playing tennis. I started, I think, when I was 6 years old. I played with my mom. She is a great tennis player. Ever since then, we've been playing against each other. I have not beat her yet, but I'm working towards it, and I know one of these days I'll be able to at least be half as good as player as she is.
What is one random fact about you?
One random fact about me is that I play the piano. I've been taking lessons since high school, and I love it.
If you had one superpower, which would it be?
Definitely the superpower, the ability to fly. I love heights. 2 things on my bucket list is to go skydiving and to ride on a hot air balloon. I would love to be something like Peter Pan with his ability to fly.
What is one thing you couldn't go about your day without?
I definitely can't go without my EOS lip balm. I have one in each of my bags and even a few extras just in case. And I need to have a writing utensil with me at all times.
What is your favorite meal?
My mom's meatloaf is the best thing in the universe. I always ask her to have some ready whenever I go home just because I can't get enough of it.
Thanks for spending time with us, Adriana.
It's Good News Week. Someone's dropped a bomb somewhere, contaminating atmosphere and blackening the sky. It's Good News Week. Someone's found a way to give the rotting dead a will to live, go on and never die. Have you heard the news? What did it say? Who's won that race? What's the weather like today? It's Good News Week.